Now that we've added customers to this price list, the next step is to define the prices that these customers will get. To do this, we're going to create a price rule. So down in the price rule section, you can click Add Price Rule. And you can set 3 different kinds of price rules. We'll go through each of them in the video so you can understand how each works. Let's start with Entire Store. Click Add. And here you can see our first price rule on the list. We have the entire store, the pricing method where we can choose % off or set price. In this case, we'll do % off, and the amount. So for an entire store rule with a pricing method of % off and an amount of 25, what this means is that whenever these 4 customers log into our store, every single product on your store is going to be 25% off for them. Entire store rule is the most basic of price rules you can set. So let's add another one. And this time we'll choose collection. And then we can choose which collection we want to set. I'll choose this T collection. And you can see it looks pretty similar to entire store, except the scope is a collection, which is nice tea. And in this case, I'll go ahead and set it to 30% off. And so what this means here is that any product that's in the nice tea collection is going to be 30% off the retail price that you've set in Shopify. So here you can see we have a bit of a conflict. We've said that every single product in our store is 25% off, but we've said that every product in the nice tea collection is 30% off. In this case, when there's more than one price rule that applies to a product, the customer is always going to get the lower price. So here, the customer is always going to get the 30% off price when they're viewing a product in the nice tea collection. Then every other product in the store is going to be 25% off. Next, let's add a product rule. Here, I'm going to select a couple different products, add them to the price list. And just like with the entire store and collection, we have the same options. We have the product here, the pricing method, and the amount. So here, let's go ahead and use a set price pricing method. And I'll say this is $8.50. So I've gone ahead and set prices and pricing methods for these other products. And I want to point out a few things here. You might have noticed that some of these products have variants on them. And when they have variants, you're going to see this variant link here. Now, as it stands right now, all the variants for this product are going to be set to 40% off. And here, all 18 variants for this product are going to have a set price of $10.50. You can keep this as is if all variants have the same price. But if you want to set a price on each individual variant, you're going to go ahead and click this variant link. And this opens up the 2 different variants. And for each variant here, we have the same options, a pricing method and amount. So here I'm going to set a different pricing method for each variant. And you can mix pricing methods, % off and set price as well in variants as well as throughout Wholesale Gorilla. And now you can see that we've set individual variant prices. The pricing method and amount fields indicate varies, and you can just click this variant link to open up and edit these variants however you see fit. So you can keep adding as many price rules as you want, changing them, editing them, deleting them. But for this exercise, I'm going to go ahead and save. And there you have it. We've created our first price list for Wholesale Gorilla. You can see here that you can create as many different price lists as you want. And you can have different customers on each price list and different prices on each price list. So you can have different customer groups that get different prices. Next up, we're going to log in with one of these customer accounts here so we can see what the wholesale shopper experience is on your store.